It looks like the stream cut out for a bit. Hello, hello. That was weird.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you, Sam. You made good time.
I forgot where I left off, but let me just go through the wins of these graded whatever.
All right then. Thanks for everything.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
So yeah, hold on. Let me look at my orders. I have to go to Capital Knot City. Let me take on orders that sends me to Capital Knot City. And I guess to Wind Farm, since I'm properly equipped. I don't know if I want to go to Port Knot City yet. So for now, D-Center West and Wind Farm. For now, let's see if my back can handle that. I'm pretty sure I'm properly equipped. This is actually not good. I need to not take on one of these. Yeah, I have to cancel that order and just run with one. Or maybe, what should I do? I do want to get this over with. Cancel order. Let's see how this goes. Okay, that's not too bad. So like, I think I had to restart the stream. And I even need to figure out if the stream is properly synced up, so give me a second. One, two, three, four. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that should be fine. So the reason why like I'm kind of like all over the place this morning is because the internet has been, there was an internet outage for like a couple hours, and it appears from what I've been observing, right, that the internet outage is related to the storm that passed by. There's just to me it's just correlation. It doesn't necessarily mean there's causation. And I have to state that because I don't know if the storm itself caused this era of like internet outage shenanigans. And I don't know if what is transpiring is related to the storm that passed by. I don't know. Therefore, I have to think of correlation as opposed to causation. There is a correlation between what has transpired regarding the storm and the ongoing shenanigans of internet performance in the local area, as well as many knots of communication. Internet or datacoms, those particular shenanigans, right? And I'm thinking to myself, like, what is happening? This hasn't happened ever since like Hurricane Sandy, or other like, if anything, like the only time that this would happen would be like electrical shenanigans, power lines coming down, not internet. Not internet related bullshit, outages and whatnot. And so, for me, like, how do I say this? Like, that's why I'm like kind of all over the place trying to make sure things are okay with the stream. So I do want to like get some progress in with this before I get my day started. I have a lot of shit to do. I have a lot of phone calls to make. And it's just, I need a fucking break in my own head. I need like to chill the fuck out before I get the fuck out and do some shit. But going back to my story, right? Person D, they had a lot of symptoms and signs that showed that like the father is very abusive, which affected the mother, her older sister, her and her younger brother. Very like it was hard to tell because I wasn't like, at that point I was never abused. I was never attacked like that. To my knowledge. I want to say, to my knowledge, I didn't think about any of this shit. Like, in my mind, I didn't know anything. And I was unaware. To me, all I wanted was just to be with Person D. The world could have ended, and it would have been okay as long as it was in her arms. The same feeling that I got with Person B. But Person D, after 3 months of our honeymoon, tried to control me. And it's like, what? She didn't like the behavior that I was facilitating. Understandably. She didn't like the behavior that I was facilitating with women. Okay. Sure. Fine. I didn't know. But I guess she learned that behavior from me, that she was enacting revenge against me using what she didn't like from me. She started to get really buddy with men and flirting with men in front of me. And it's like, why would you do if you didn't like that from me, why would you do it to me? Why are you enacting rage on me? Why are you enacting revenge on me? Why are you being vindictive? It didn't make sense to me. Like, I was willing to halt a path of pathological behavior for her. Well, to her it was pathological. But I guess in a way she just wanted to control me. And it's like, what can I do at that point other than be like angry and like try to communicate with her and tell her like, you're being a fucking hypocrite. And I dealt with that for 15 months after our honeymoon phase. 12 months of fucking manipulation, her getting angry at me for pointing out her hypocrisy, and it's like, what do these people expect? Like, what did she expect? Did she expect me not to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Did she not expect me to like cohesively, deliberately, and honestly communicate with her what my frustrations were regarding her behavior and her hypocrisy, apparent hypocrisy? Like, that doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, at all. Like, that, it didn't make sense to me. And I was just getting increasingly frustrated at the time because I'm like, person D, why won't you just communicate with me? Why can't you just, like, talk with me? Why can't you speak with me about what the fuck is actually going on? Why are you so vindictive? Why are you so angry? Why are you so abusive? Why are you hurting me like this? Like, I didn't want to fucking, like, hurt her. But 12 months of manipulation, 12 months of, like, abuse, 12 months of, like using the internet regarding, like, Facebook, as well as texting, all of these, like, invisible networks of story building and murals of lies, things that, like, she can use against me. And, like, she was one of those people who would use song lyrics to, like, paint her sorrows. And then when I ask her, like, what the fuck, after our fights, and she would do that, she'd be like, it's just song lyrics. Like, what do you mean it's just song lyrics? Clearly you're saying this for a reason. Like, you're fucking lying to me. Like, why are you fucking lying to me? Like, I'm apparently you're supposed to be your partner, your significant other, apparently, and you're fucking lying to me like this. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Absolute nonsense. It got to the point where, like, it was triggering because, like, and I hate saying trigger because to me it's like, I don't necessarily think that it's appropriate for me to feel as though that I actually have psychological triggers. But apparently, from someone else who is going into the medical field and shit, they were just like, yeah, like, it seemed like you were pretty triggered. I'm like, what the fuck? So, she was like, enacting war against me despite me being her partner and doing this publicly, and like no one can help me because she isolated me. And I was trying to reach out for help through multiple constituents, multiple fields of like people, but no one was fucking helping me. Everyone just fucking lied to me. Everyone avoided me. And I was getting triggered. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I just want answers. I just want help. Why can't you help me? Why are you choosing to lie to me? Why are you choosing to leave me? Why are you choosing to avoid me? Like, it was bringing up a lot of bad shit from like childhood. Like ever since the day I was born. It was bringing back a lot of bad shit. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you people are terrible. You people are assholes. You guys deserve everything bad to happen to you because you guys literally are abandoning me and betraying me. I was so angry at the time, but I couldn't do anything. Like, I was fighting an invisible war. And 3 months of the exit, she found solace in a guy who just wanted to ruin her. A lot of the people that she was interested in receiving attention from just wanted to ruin her. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what the fuck are you doing, person D? Like, what are you doing?
Back, are you? Delivery's in damn fine shape. Bye, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
And it's like, a lot of my speculations then were just speculations. I don't think a lot of what I said had any weight. But if something smells like shit, if something plays like shit and acts like shit, are they just not shit? Like pure bullshit? That's my sort of contention. And it's like, dude, like, why are you choosing to hurt me even though, like, I have never chosen to hurt you? I've chosen, after my mistakes, to continuously learn and try to treat you better. To me, it didn't make much sense. Like, at all. It didn't make any sense at all. Because in my mind, I was trying to rationalize her behavior. Like, why is this person who's supposed to be, like, apparently she said she loves me. She says that I mean the world to her, and she says that, like, she wants to do everything with me. And I don't know if we spoke about, like, marriage and shit. Like, what, we were 14, 15. No, we were 15. No, 14, 15. It was like 18 months that we were with each other. And it's kind of just like, what? Why are you saying these things to me, but you're hurting me in such a way that, like, fucks me in the worst way possible? You chose not to fuck me physically. You chose to fuck me cognitively and emotionally. You chose to fuck me psychologically. And it's like, bro, like, and you chose to fuck me socially as well at the time. Like, dude, What kind of monster are you? What kind of monster are you to the point where where you just saw your pain, your insecurities as weapons to use against me and keep on tricking me to the point where you felt rewarded for any sort of behavior that I facilitated and expressed to you that allowed you to keep on taking advantage of me. But I didn't know. I just thought I loved her. I just thought I was being considerate. Like, how fucking crazy is that? How fucking crazy is that? And I still have friends who see the good in everything, the good in everyone. And that's completely fair. I don't have anything against that. I think that they deserve to have their perspective. But for me, like, I've been betrayed, abandoned, and so much bullshit ever since I was born. Like, this person D, was so awful to me. And it was so triggering. And it's like, maybe she was legitimately scared regarding, like betting me and doing, like, certain physical acts. But why would she use that against me when, like, she has teased me continuously and then stopped and started to cry and shit. I only comforted her and like helped her after. And then when it came down to the zenith of, like, the breaking point of me trying to end a relationship time and time again during the last, like, 6 months, she always used her body as a way to, like, keep me around. Like, I'm sorry, like, open quote, I'm sorry, I'll do it, I'll commit, I'll actually do it, like, please don't leave. And I'm like, close quote. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, why are you doing this to me? She was like, she got to the point where, like, she, instead of pinning down my hands during the times of, like, close encounters, she got to the point where now at this point she was pinning down my arms and pinning me down with her body, and, like, just going down to the point where it was a dangerous line between teasing and taking advantage of me. And I didn't know what to do because, like, is she gonna start crying again? Is she gonna start, like, manipulating me again? I don't know. I didn't know. Like, how am I supposed to know? What the fuck? Like, I was 14, 15. No, I was 15 at the time. Like, this was my first or second. I just don't know.
Okay, there you go, Speed Demon.
And, like, it was just so frustrating because, like, I trusted her. I fucking trusted her. I fucking trusted her. And like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to, like, facilitate at that point? I trusted her. And she just continuously chose to abandon and abuse and betray me. Like, what was I supposed to do at that time? I didn't fucking know what I was, like, what was happening to me. I didn't know why people kept on avoiding and lying and, like, I didn't know. Like, what the fuck? I didn't want to think the worst of people. I wanted to trust people. Like, what the fuck? I wanted to trust my partner at the time. What the fuck? It's so frustrating. And then, during the last 6 months of just trying to fucking exit, leave, and just fucking end the relationship, she kept on using her body as a way for me to stay. She kept on tricking me. She kept on manipulating me. Kept on pushing the envelope. I'm sorry. I'll finish it. I'll do it. I'll commit. I'm gonna do it this time. I'm like, are you kidding me? Why are you doing this? You're fucking scaring me. You're fucking scaring me, dude. You're fucking scary. Fucking scary. The desperation was just so fucking insane. It was lunacy. I felt like I entered a field of madness beyond the hell that I was already experiencing from her. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you telling me to stay, and why are you using your body against me? It felt like she was actually taking advantage of me. Like, what am I supposed to do at that point? No one wanted to help me. I was isolated. And she was psychologically fucking me. And then after every near encounter of, like, committing, telling me that she had the condom, and all this bullshit, she just stopped, cried, and then wanted me to console or comfort her. And it's like, really? Like, really? Fucking really? Like, what do you want from me? What the fuck do you want from me? Define what you want from me. That is such bullshit. Like, I fucking hate it. Like, I hate it when people fucking blur the lines with me. It's such fucking asinine bullshit. It's so stupid. So fucking dumb. And it's like, it's nothing but stupidity. Like, these people are such hypocrites. These people, all they want is just to appease themselves and satisfy themselves. And I've faced so many fucking women who just fucking push their sexual desires onto me. I was like, dude, what about what I want? What the fuck? All you're doing is pushing your bullshit onto me. What about what I want? That is such garbage. Am I not a person to you? Am I just a fucking living dildo to you? And then during the last 3 months of exiting, finally, people were fucking... As I kept on breaking and breaking and breaking and breaking, not only within myself, but breaking the walls of division, breaking the walls of lies, and the walls of avoidance, I was getting so fucking angry. And I think, like, people could tell. I was fucking angry. I was almost to the point of infiltrating the home of the person who she was, at this point, hooking up with, cheating on me with, during the last 3 months. Maybe even longer, I don't know. I literally just don't know. No one told me the exact semantics. Well, some did. But even then, how much of it is like, they didn't give me a timeline. Not an exact one, at least, from when to when. They just told me certain actions from... They told me actions across a timeline that wasn't indicated. And I think the people around this person who was enabling his behavior to, like, try and ruin the woman that I was with at the time, take advantage of, like, her weaknesses and, like, whatever else, because she was just, in her own mind, correct to the point where she cannot even control me. In her own mind, I was worth lying about. What? And so, like, as far as I was told, she was cheating on me X amount of times. And it's just like, I was like, finally, I have a fucking answer. I have a fucking answer. I have deliberation. I have circumstantial evidence that was told to me by her network and by his network. Like, holy fuck. Like, holy fuck. I finally saw the end of the storm. The clouds were fucking opening up and the sun was shining down. Like, oh my god, dude. Finally had an answer. So I had to plan out my escape. And I had to reach out by texting her mom, because I knew that person D wouldn't handle it well. And I gave the mom the truth, who then relayed the message to person D. And oh my god. It was fucking scary, because this person, she found out where I was at the time. I was out with some people. And then she tapped my back. Her face looked defeated. Defeated! Holy fuck, man. Like, do I like saying that? Fuck no, man. That is fucking horrible. I didn't want to defeat her. I just wanted to escape. I wanted to leave. But, like, holy fuck. I won. At that time, I fucking won. I won the war. The fucking war, man. I fucking won. I had the chance to go home. I fucking won. Like, holy shit. All that bullshit that I sat through and fucking... She brought me back through... She brought me to hell and back. Time and time again to break me as much as possible. So that she can eventually mold me to be her fucking pet. And, like... I kept fighting. I kept holding on. And when she realized I wasn't gonna be her pet, she went to other people to find solace in whatever she wanted. And apparently she just wanted to be ruined. I'm like, you're fucked up in the head. You're fucked up. And I'm not gonna fuck you up like that. Like, that's so fucked up. I just fucking left. After that, like, after being confronted by her and then confronting her, she started crying. She started yelling. She also started expressing that she wanted to come back to me, for me to take her back. I'm like, no. Fuck no. You kept fucking me. Like, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my life. That's such bullshit. Like, stay away. Stay away, dude. Stay away from me. That is such bullshit. Like, don't touch me. Don't ever get near me. Stay away. Just stay the fuck away. And so... it's like... to understand a person properly, it is always good to observe how their parents are and how their home life is. It is unfortunate. I hate saying it. But man, it is so telling when you look at their home and then just observe and realize, holy shit, this is what the fuck you're getting into. Like, holy shit. One, two, three, four. Okay, it's still good. I ended things. And oh my god, it felt like heaven. It felt like solace. Oh my god, I finally was able to go home. Like, holy fuck, man.
Hey, thanks for coming. Glad you didn't keep us waiting long. Don't let me keep you.
Good work. New order available. Deploying autonomous delivery bot.
And so, like, it felt, oh my god, it felt like freedom. I felt liberated. I felt so fucking good. Holy shit, I broke the fucking shackles that she placed on me. Man, that felt so fucking good. To just leave. To leave everything behind. Holy fuck. And lo and behold, not even like 3 months after our chapter ended, she went with the guy who was fucking head over heels for her. The same pattern that happened with me with her ex prior to me. Holy fuck, history repeats itself. It's fucking insane. It's actually insane. And so, after her, Person E. One of the most beautiful women that I've ever encountered. She was like one of the homies. Like at the time of network of homies, like that were women. They were all so fucking beautiful. All so fucking pretty. And such beautiful personalities. Such beautiful people. And god, they were so mesmerizing. Like, it just... I didn't understand. In my mind, I didn't understand, like, how could such beautiful women just be of that caliber? Like, how? How the fuck? And it's like, I don't know. In my mind, I was just like, these women are fucking beautiful. In my mind, I was just like I was just blessed and happy to be around such beautiful people, such beautiful women. I don't know. It was just like cool. And they were like actually interacting with me. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking through rose tinted glasses. Because like At the end of the day, I know none of them were interested in me. I know none of them expressed any of that except one. Whenever we were of questionable states, and I mean like, we had social gatherings that were of good times with questionable shenanigans, and we found ourselves acting very strangely and intimately and physically with each other. Many of our friends at the time saw it, and they were just like, why won't you two just get a room? And we just like didn't know what to say. We were just like pushing it off. We're like, whatever. And but in my mind, after a certain point of like exchanging like exchanging certain acts of physicality with her, I realized, I was like, this is not okay. I have to stop. This is like fucked up. Like, this is really fucked up for us. We shouldn't be doing this. We should not be doing this. Like, both she and I were partaking in such a fashion at which wasn't healthy at all. And so it's like, was I tempted to embrace her in such a way that she was embracing me and to continue that act of like physicality with her, and acts of physical shenanigans? Yeah, no shit. But we were 16. And it's just like, dude, we were fucking dumb. We didn't know what we were doing. And I know that we were going to regret anything further. And I was fucking scared. I was like, I can't embark on this path with you. Person E, I can't embark on this path with you because I fucking care about you. And like, I love you as maybe just a friend. I don't know. Or maybe I did love her more than just a friend. And I wanted to love her, but I couldn't. It felt wrong. It felt fucking horrible. And I was like, no, we can't continue these shenanigans. We can't. It's gonna lead us into hell. There was no honor, there was no integrity, and there would have been no valor had I continued on that path with her. It wouldn't have been worth it at all. It just wouldn't have been. Like, that shit would have just been fucked. So, I made my exit. I departed. I found another clique. I remained cordial with the original clique of like women that I was involved with. We were very, very cordial. Like, we still like shared friendships and shit into the following year. But like, I found another clique just because I needed to move on. I had to move on for my own sanity. And then a long break. Long break. Even in college, like, even with the women I was attracted to, I was like, no, I can't. I need to stay away. I need to stay the fuck away. I was just scared. Like, fucking terrified. Attracted, but terrified. And I'm not gonna reward that feeling. Like, fuck that.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete.
Then a person. A, B, C, D, E, F. Let's call her Let's call her Anna. Let's call her Anna. With Anna, we didn't know each other through physical proximity. We knew each other from across like certain distances. And I can't bring myself to say what distance there was, but like we were far from each other. We met each other through digital means, not necessarily deliberately so, but like we played a game, there was a community, and at the time, that's when my era of like online shenanigans started to proliferate in terms of like, how do I say this? The very beginning, the phase that was after the prototype of online shenanigans in terms of having an online personality, an online alias, all that shit. This was the second phase, and we started to get to know each other through like the community that I was building. And I think that was already wrong in retrospect. Like I should not have like approached her. I should not have let her approach me. Like there was that sense of like comfort and solace that we found in each other. And I think like God, that's such a fucked up situation. Let's test some audio just to make sure. One, two, three, four. 1, 2. It's not bad. Okay, so yeah, with Anna, she like from what she has shown me, she's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. What the fuck, dude? Like what the fuck? And like she was at this point, I was gravitating towards women that like reminded me of person E. She was a demographical profile of person B. Like everything that I wanted that was like stable, relatively speaking, stable, attractive, and like physically intimate. But I know that she didn't see me romantically. And that's why I had to end things, because I know that we were going to find ourselves in physical intimate acts that would bring us into hell and like blur the lines so hard. And it wouldn't even be her fault, in my honest opinion. It wouldn't even be her fault. It wouldn't even be my fault. It would just be a situation where we're both fucking up so hard. Like, at that point, what am I supposed to do? I have to leave. In my honest opinion, I have to leave. I don't want to make things fucking awkward by making it a specific scenario of conversation when I know in my mind she didn't even look at me that way romantically. But I think her desires were just roaring, and I was part of the formula that would help appease her. I didn't want to appease her. I wanted to be with her. Like, fuck that. So with Anna, she was giving me profiles that were relevant to person B, relevant to person E, just shit that I was looking for and seeking. But she had a hint of person D where she was saying like and teasing and whatnot, and like she was more verbally expressive than person E. Anna was like, Anna was more expressive in the sense that like she toyed around with certain actions that would be facilitated had we met each other in real life, face to face. And she toyed around with the idea of like what would happen when she would be here, when I would be there. We talked about plans of like meeting each other, like we were committed. But I had a very fucked up encounter that was chasing me. It wasn't even her fault. It wasn't even her fault, dude. Like I have to express this to the best of my ability. Anna, person E, was at the same time. No. Anna, person F, was during the same time of A B C D E F G, person G. Let's call her. What can I call her? Let's call her Sally. So with Anna, Sally was an encounter that was very fucking scary. Very scary. And oh my god. Sally was one of the worst encounters that was as bad as person D. Except she didn't know it. She was coming from a home of abuse, a home of negligence, neglect. And there was a chance that like the abuse was so far deep that she was never willing to speak to me about it until it was too late. And that's it affected every interaction with me and her. Like she was chasing me while I had a solid foundation with Anna. I don't think Sally really knew about Anna, and I don't think Anna knew about Sally. But for me, it wasn't me trying to play games. It was me trying to like keep the worlds apart because Sally was giving me red flags. Anna was giving me solace. I didn't want the worlds to ruin each other. I didn't want to get ruined. And it's just like, dude, that shit's scary. That shit is so fucking scary. It is so scary. And so, with that being said, it's like, what am I supposed to do? That's my question. What am I supposed to do? Sally was very questionable because like she was withholding a lot of information for me. And it's just like it smelled so bad. The whole situation smelled so fucking bad. And it's like I knew that I had to stay away, but because I felt so bad that I wanted to embrace her and like show her that like things weren't as bad as she thought, I just chose to appease her. And then I think she confused my kindness as like affectionate love that she was starting to now take advantage of. And this was still when I was approaching a horizon with Anna. Like, that shit's fucking scary, right? Like, it was Sally was trying to approach a horizon with me that was clearly more than just friends, even though they were expressing to me that I was like an older brother to them. But she was telling me and saying things to me that like were very confusing. Like haha, what would you do if I was there? Haha, like if my memory serves me correctly, it was language that was bedroom talk, and I was like, why are you saying this to me? Like, we're not supposed to be doing this, like, at all. We're not supposed to be facilitating this field of madness with each other at all. And like, you don't know it. I couldn't say anything because I just wanted to support her. I didn't want to say what she was doing was okay, but I wanted to support her. But like, she was misinterpreting my support as a means to love her. And it's like, no, dude, like, stay away. Don't touch me. Don't express these things of like signaling to action that would it was so gross. Man, like, what the fuck? Like, she was taking advantage of my kindness, and I was like, oh my god, please don't, just stop. Don't, like, get away from me. Like, what am I supposed to do at that point? Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it be? Like, no. And at that point, I had to leave. I had to leave everything behind. I had to end off that era of internet shenanigans. All because I was scared of getting stalked. I was scared of a predator. I was fucking scared. Dude. I was fucking scared. Like, how fucking insane is that? So fucking scary. I had to end everything and leave everything behind. And I had to disappear for like years. I had to disappear. Like, how fucked up is that? Like, that. God damn, dude. Like, how... In my mind, it's so baffling. When I finally disappeared and I, like, deactivated a lot of my relevant social media at the time, I came back to a message from Anna, and I was just like, I couldn't even say bye. I couldn't give information because I felt as though it was gonna hunt me down and come back to me one way or another. And I was right. I was fucking right. Sally. No, Anna was just like, hey, it looks like we've both become really busy, and it seems like you're really busy. Oh god, I can't remember the exact message because I was just fucking... I was so destroyed from what Sally was doing to me. And Anna just, like, expressed her, I don't want to say grievances, but she expressed her regrets. She expressed that, like, she wished that we could have been. And she expressed that, like, she had a path that she needed to go down that was most likely away from the path that I was undertaking. stuff like that. And Sally, on the other hand, I was getting, when I came back to my social media, I can't, dude. Like, what the fuck? Dude, she was requesting locations. She was telling me messages and sending me messages. I love you. I miss you. Come back, please. Like, I love you. Where are you? Come back to me. Like, oh god, it was just so weird, dude. It was so fucking weird. Sally was so, oh my god, so deep in despair, and she just wanted to pull me in. She was one of those women, like, I know for a fact that she would fuck me to the ends and depths of hell and bring me back, only to fuck me down there again and just force me to love her through the act of physicality. And she would dominate me in that way so that she can mold me to her expectations. And I'm just like, bro, like, no. After that, I was just like, no, 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 no.
You brought this from the wind farm? I can't imagine what a chore that must have been. Thank you. Wow. Don't do things by halves, do you? Hard to believe one man could bring in a hole this big. Then again, you are a legend. I don't know anyone who's done and get them back on. It's hard to believe. Can't help wondering if the Great Deliverer isn't actually a small army. Because it sure seems like whenever someone's in trouble, you're there to lend a hand. It's good luck out there. Good work. New order available. Thank you for your continued support.
Nice.
Thank you for your contribution.
And so, I think I am almost positive this was after Sally. I don't even remember her fucking name because she ghosted me. Like, what the fuck? She was one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. I've ever encountered. Dude, she was so fucking pretty. So fucking pretty. Oh my god. She was so pretty. And, like, we hit it off. Like, this is IRL. Like, face to face. We hit it off. I expressed, like she was beautiful. I thought she was one of the prettiest women I've ever seen. And, like, we hit it off. We chatted for a bit. And I got her number. And then she ghosted me. Like, she just flat out ghosted me. Like, what the fuck? She just flat out ghosted me. And I was like, whoa. I didn't know what the fuck happened. Like, she left me on red. Like, we hit it off apparently. Apparently, and I'm deliberately saying apparently because, like, apparently she wasn't interested. Okay, so I don't have any orders. Let me bring some shit back. And I don't know. Like, there's no story there. She just fucking ghosted me. Like, bro, what the fuck?
This is a somewhat unusual order. You're going to want to review the key points in the summary. The Capital Knot Distro Center's holding some cryptobiotes we need delivered to the city. Cryptobiote cells can accelerate blood production in humans. They may well be the hardiest organisms on Earth, capable of enduring more physiological stress than any other. In harsh conditions, a cryptobiote will eventually enter an metabolic state in a bid to survive. Unfortunately, shoving a bunch into a shipping container or submerging them in water for an extended period of time is enough to trigger this response. It takes weeks to coax them back to life if they're allowed to fully transition to this state. So you can't keep them cooped up for long. Make sure to reach Capital Knot City before it's too late.
Okay. I need to listen to that again.
Center's holding some cryptobiotes we need delivered to the city. Cryptobiote cells can accelerate blood production in humans. They may well be the hardiest organisms on Earth, capable of enduring more physiological stress than any other. In harsh conditions, a cryptobiote will eventually enter an metabolic state in a bid to survive. Unfortunately, shoving a bunch into a shipping container or submerging them in water for an extended period of time is enough to trigger this response. It takes weeks to coax them back to life if they're allowed to fully transition to this state. So you can't keep them cooped up for long. Make sure to reach Capital Knot City before it's too late.
Okay. All right. I think I have to walk for this. No, I think I have to walk for this, dude.
That's a breathable container, remember? For its passengers' sake, don't immerse it in water.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updating. What time limit set?
What I have to do is go through here, go through. No, dipshit. I literally have to like go through here, 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 here. And then from here, I'll plan out my next. Yeah, so I don't even know her name. She fucking ghosted me. Yo, I don't even remember her name if she even gave me one. She just fucking ghosted me. I don't remember her name at all. Like, she was beautiful, but damn, she ghosted me. I'm gonna be walking straight into a BT field. The rainfall is getting harder. No, I'm heading straight into BT territory. There's a rainbow. Please, let me try and manipulate the environment, please. You fucking cucklord. Oh my god, you fucking anus. No. So, yeah. Um, after CEF, I guess this person is G. After Sally. I don't know, I'm just gonna use names from now on. After Sally, there was Ghost, the person who ghosted me. After Ghost, who was after Ghost? After Ghost was, let's call her Kara. Kara, a very beautiful woman. Unfortunately, very naive. Very secluded. And I'm like, this is spelling red flags everywhere. This is terrible. This is a fucking terrible idea. But then she misinterpreted my kindness as a way to be as a way to be romantically affectionate. And then she confessed her feelings that she may have, that she thinks that like she's starting to feel a certain way towards me that is intimately romantic. And I'm like, oh my god, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. But red flags were everywhere. And I was like, why not risk it? Charge in with my heart, risk it, and see what she has to offer. And it's just like, man, I'm such a fucking idiot. Not even 2 weeks later, she was just like, I'm sorry. I was busy, and she knew that. So I didn't really understand any silence that she was talking about, but she was like, I'm sorry, I've been so silent. I've been really thinking. I told her, like, but prior to that, I was like, hey, I understand, I respect your honesty, and, like, I appreciate that you're willing to confide in me about these feelings of confusion that you're encountering, especially when you're telling me that you think you're romantically interested in me, intimately interested in me. I respect it a lot. That takes a lot of courage. That's very honorable. It takes a lot of valor, and there's a lot of integrity in this. Like, thank you. It means a lot. And so I didn't at first respond to her feelings in such a way that would consolidate the idea that I also reciprocate romantic interest. I just comforted her first, because for me, I was pretty fucking scared. I was pretty fucking scared, dude. I don't know. And so, like, she appreciated the comfort. She appreciated the the kind response, but dude, she was very perceptive. She was She was like, "Thank you, but you still haven't responded to my feelings." And I was like, in her confession, I was like, "Oh my god, you're actually like, you're you're perceptive." Very perceptive. And it's just like, motherfucker. It's like I didn't want you to tackle the elephant in the room. I was just trying to help her walk through these feelings of like conflicting interests because in my mind, I knew that like she wasn't romantically interested in me. She was just confused from feelings of being accepted as a person and like having been expressed kindness. There's a big difference. Like, holy fuck. There is a fundamental big difference in that field of madness that people just lose themselves in. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? Okay. They're everywhere. So, Kara, what did I say? What did I last leave off on? She basically stated that, like, I think I confused my feelings of romantic intimacy and interest in you, and I fucking knew. I fucking knew. I was stupid for trying to trust her in that way. Oh my god, I was so fucking dumb. I shouldn't have fucking trusted it. I should have fucking listened to my goddamn instinct. What the fuck ever, right? Like, what am I supposed to do, dude? In that regard. But all I did was comfort her. I was like, hey, it's okay. It's alright. I understand. I respect it. It is okay. I appreciate your honesty. And I think it's okay. It's obviously your first time in being in a very confusing exchange. So I respect that you're willing to be as honest as you are instead of ghosting me. And then from there, she wanted to still be friends, and I'm like, oh, motherfucker, like, it was so tough, dude. And, like, she didn't understand that, like, she led me on. She didn't understand that. Or maybe she did. I think she did apologize for leading me on. But, like, she didn't understand that, like, it fucking hurts to be on that receiving end of being led on. It fucking hurts. And it's like, dude. Shit blows. It actually blows. Like, what am I supposed to do at that point? Like, am I supposed to just ignore my feelings for someone else? Just because, like, they had their own struggles? especially when it comes down to like romantic intimacy and affection and expression of these fields, therefore confusing someone else, inflicting pain unintentionally. It's like, bro, what the fuck? And it's like, I don't think it was her fault in the sense that like she didn't deliberately do that. She was just confused and like she clarified, and that shit still fucking hurt. And then after everything, the final one, let's call her Isabel. Oh my god. Isabel led me on for a fucking year. A fucking year. A whole fucking year. She gave me hope. She was like, I'm not here to play around. I just want to be committed to, and I want to seek marriage, because her last relationship was just so fucked. It led her on thinking that like she was going to marry the dude, but like different cultures, different whatever. He wasn't interested in facilitating that conflict of interest between her and his family. And it's like, okay, I get it, but like, why are you gonna tell me like you want to commit and like facilitate the idea of marriage, and then give me hope to the point where like I'm willing to do everything to like improve my life, not change, improve my life, and like do whatever to make sure I'm like worthy of being with her. And then a year later, you fucking tell me that like, you just fucking tell me that you don't think it's gonna work out, that like we're on different paths with each other, and like what? Like, are you fucking kidding me? You fucking lead me on for a fucking year. A fucking year. Dude, like, I was so fucking angry, but I gave her a cordial message. I gave her a fucking cordial message. I reassured her. And I just moved. I just moved the fuck on. Because I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking angry. I'm so tired. So fucking angry. So fucking tired. So fucking angry. I'm so tired and so fucking angry. I'm so tired and fucking angry. Why do these people keep doing this shit? What the fuck do I need to do to get the fuck away from these fucking people? It's- It's like they just fucking find me and hunt me. Like, what the fuck? And they just drop me when I'm not of any fucking use to them. So fucking insane. Holy fuck, man! Why? Oh!
Welcome back, Sam Bridges. Always a pleasure. Thanks for the delivery. Well, Sam Bridges does it again. Crypto bio should be fine. Much obliged.
Oh god. I need my inhaler.
Okay, safe travels. There's something different about you. Can't quite put my finger on what. But I swear, I'm not imagining.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Let us test some audio. One, two, three, four. Holy shit, I think I may have figured out a little bit of the problem. So whenever I mute to do shit, there's a bit of like lag response, there's a bit of like delay, and like there's a bit of questionable shenanigans behind all of that, and I'm trying to like find a way to dismantle what really is a problem. Part of it is definitely the hardware. Part of it is definitely the I think part of it is definitely the hardware. Part of it is definitely like software issues, 100%. And I'm trying to disintegrate any habits that would facilitate those particular issues, because it's like I don't want to have to keep on disconnecting my fucking capture card during the streams, ending the streams, and then coming back to the stream after ending the previous stream. It doesn't make sense to me. It's so fucking inefficient.
Thank you for your continued support.
Nice.
Thank you for
It
your
appears I
contribution.
should be resting in the private room. I don't know why. I'm pressing circle.
Your work is great.
Oh god, my legs! My back! Oh, my arms!
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Okay, I'm gonna take like a 15-minute break. I don't want to put on the screen that says I'm on a break. Well, maybe I should actually. Let me see. There was a bit of lag time response, but I think that'll be okay for now. I'll be back. I'll be back in like 15 minutes.
Tired, huh? How you doing, baby?
Okay, I think that I am probably good to go. Let me just test out some audio because I know there's some lag time response every time I switch scenes now, and muting and unmuting. One, two, three, four. So it may not even be the scenes. It's just the interface audio. I can't mute or unmute. Otherwise, it's going to facilitate a lag time response, and it's going to facilitate a desync. It's literally the interface audio. I don't think it's the hardware anymore. It's not the audio. I mean, it's not the hardware. It's literally interface bullshit. Oh my god, dude. Unfortunately, I can't listen to that on stream. It's just too much trouble. Like, it literally is too much trouble. I just want to save just in case. Like, I can probably get away with, like, enunciating and, like, singing lyrics, but I can't get away with, like, verbatim bullshit like that. I think that I have a lot of shit to do today. I'm actually glad that, like, I decided to stream super early today, because I'm getting it out of the way, and chances are tonight, no, After my obligations today, I won't be able to really do anything leisurely except rest, recover, and feed so that I can prepare for my night training. That is what I plan on doing today. So let me just make sure my calendar doesn't work against me in that regard. It's been 2 hours? What the fuck? And it is 9. No, wait. There was that weird cutoff. So let me see. 26 minutes. 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Hours. Okay, so I start at 6:30, it appears. Let me just edit this. Oh, wait, no, I can't even edit that because I'm broadcasting. Okay. Okay. Just catching up on some stuff, and then I'm properly good to go. Yeah, I'm good to go. One more drink, it appears, and then that should be 5 more %. Alright, crypto bio. I should only be eating one, I believe. As I am ingesting that, I will have some of my drink, my energy drink. If my channel ever blows up, which I doubt it will, I hope Monster. It's either this channel blows up or my fitness endeavor blows up. I hope either or Monster will be one of my sponsors way later down the road. That's something ideal. I want Monster to be one of my sponsors. Ugh. So I'm marching back east. I now have to figure out what I want from I have to figure out what I want in terms of missions to bring back east. Okay, let's get going.
bride party his present too. Won't be needing
What?
this anymore. I'm done fighting. You're all that matters to me now, so I'm gonna stay right here with you. My friend will know what to do with this one. Well, Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
Wait. So is this BB actually his son? Because what I never understood was that if Sam Strand himself was his son, or if this BB right here was his son. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because the details blur together, because Deadman, he's saying that, like, we can't really find ourselves to reliably recall upon memories that we're seeing because of the BB bringing us to the other side, because we might be remembering memories that are from the BB itself, not from ourselves. Excuse me. So it's difficult to find, like, the like, it's so hard to read between the lines when, like, we're talking about memories, because memories can be very debilitating in the sense that we're looking upon things through rose tinted glasses, and in this case we're reading between the lines of, like, memories that could be from the BB or memories from Sam. Me personally, I think that Sam Strand is the son of him, that character that we're seeing time and time again in these memories. That's what I think. I don't remember. I don't want to search it up. I tried and true think that Sam is his son.
That's right. Let's just sit here for a second and meditate.
And I think that Sam, through a series of events that I do remember, is indeed his son. That's what I think. I really, because there's been a lot of details that have already been shown and foreshadowing that Sam is his son. 100%. There's just no way. There is no way. There's no way that cannot be true. There's just no way. Like, he has to be his son. No, like, personally, with all the information that has been provided, my instincts are kicking in. I know instinct is not, like, 100% certain. I know that, like, suspicions are not 100% correct. But my instincts are kicking in to the point where, like, everything, all the information that's coming in, visually and, like from memories, everything is converging to the point where, like, I do tried and true think that Sam is his son. It has to be. There's just no way he can't be. There's just no way. To me, there's just no fucking way in hell that, like, this isn't the case. I am almost positive that he is his son. to the point where it's 99.9 to 100% rate of, at this point, assumption. Not even suspicion anymore, assumption. And it's like, fuck, man. Blood bags. I do need blood bags.
Order assigned. Delivery.
Which one is the mission that is timed? Huh. Is this the one that's timed? No, this one. Okay. I'll just walk it out, dude. I got there in, what, 20 minutes? It's fucking nothing. Suck a dick. The fuck is this? Why is this going over there? If I can even do that. This is a very selfish route. Very careless and selfish route.
Have a pleasant journey.
There's a lot of stuff that I need to do today, right? Just a lot of obligations. I forced myself to take a lot of off time in the past. This is going to be the end of the second week. And I just had so much shit that I kept pushing off, and like I just used this off time to really like get shit done. And it's like, fuck me, dude. Like constantly just putting shit off because I don't have the time. Constantly putting shit off because like I'm too tired. And like I've been doing a lot of like miscellaneous bullshit. Like I finally got stuff for the stream done. I finally figured out what the problem is with Elgato. and its native program and its native hardware. I finally figured out what's wrong with like my training. Like why is my body undergoing so much pain and misery? And I realized it's because I went from hypo metabolism to hyper metabolism in a matter of 8 weeks. And now I can literally only train once a week. I can't even go for low intensity walks. I can't even go for high intensity runs. Interval at that. Can't even do that shit anymore. Fucking blows. Fucking sucks dick. I had to set up the Discord server for the Twitch channel. I had like 25 videos waiting to be exported to YouTube. And now I have to go through each video and like fucking edit the descriptions. It's easy shit. It's such easy shit. Like 0.5 and also like the servers I manage. I had to request to have like support, like someone who was willing to help me, and this person showed up at the right time and was willing to help me without any trouble because they just have time from time to time. And it's such a fucking load off my shoulders. Like they help me do things that like would take 0.5 seconds and just a few minutes to like facilitate. But I'm just so fucking tired and I don't have time. And when I do have time, I don't have the energy. When I do have energy, I don't have the time. And like when I have either, I just want to do something else. Like it's so fucked. Like dude, it's so fucked. Do I really want to go this? Oh my god, let me just do it. The more aggressive route with BTs on the way. Ugh, fucking fuck me. Like one would think I learned my lesson. And all that shit is done. And this person is volunteering on their own time, on their free time, to help me go learn to sift through my videos, my Twitch videos, to export whenever I don't have time. When I don't have time to sift through my videos at their leisurely time, to help export, to learn how to help export, and then help edit out certain miscellaneous discrepancies on the descriptions of these exported videos. And oh my god, it'll help so fucking much, because after that point I just have to, I don't want to like force them to now think about the premiering process. I don't want to like force it upon them, because that's another headache by itself. So all I want is exports and description editing. That's all. That is literally all I want. Oh, the topography is rough. Yeah, I thought so. The chiral matter over here is so fucking rough. And it's so aggressive because this is literally a morgue, and it's sending out all chiral matter into the air, all of the bullshit into the air, which is attracting a lot of BTs. So as long as I just stick to the sides, I should be fine. Should be is the key term. And so, with the person helping me, that offloads a fuck ton of bullshit that I don't want to do, because I just don't have the energy or time whenever, or when I do have the energy time, I just want to do something else. I don't want to fucking work. And for them, it's just organizing. And for them, like, with the server management for the 0.5 second tasks that I'm requesting from them, it's like, to them it's menial. To them it's like nothing. And with this incoming process, I think they're gonna think it's nothing. But it's just that extra time that for me, I just want to do something else. And they understand. Which is why I'm like, I'm hoping that conversation goes well between myself and them. Like, they are literally offloading so much fucking work from my back. And it's just so relieving. Like, goddamn. Like, no one has ever fucking done this for me. Ever. Like, willing to fucking tried and true help me. Like, goddamn. It's so fucking weird. Like, for me, I've been, like, doing shit on my own for the longest time, as far as I know. As far as I know. Like, just wanting to be fucking alone, doing shit on my own, because that's how, like, I was raised. And eventually I just learned to be alone, to facilitate the notion of being alone, because that's what I found myself needing to do, needing to be alone. Like, I don't know. It's such fucking asinine bullshit. But it gives me solace in being alone. Like, what the fuck? Like, legitimate solace. I don't know. Like, it's nice being just like from a perspective of pathology and psychology, it is a pathologically it is a psychologically clear. It's psychologically clear that there is a pathological state of mind that is within me to be alone. To yearn to be alone when shit goes incorrectly. That's like really pathological. There's no doubt about it. But for me, it gives me solace. I want to be alone when things go incorrect, because that way I can finally search within myself what is going incorrectly without anyone impeding on my fucking journey of like self-reflection and all that shit. I hate when fucking people just don't want to fucking listen. Like, don't bestow your fucking command and your unsolicited advice onto me. Like, fuck off, man. And so many people just wonder where the fuck I went. Like, that I just left them behind when they're just such shitty people who don't know how to shut the fuck up. Don't know how to mind their own business. All they do is fucking gossip and talk shit. Especially when they just treat me like shit. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I left for a reason, dude. I'm so tired of people being so fucking dumb. So dumb. Like, allow me to fail and figure shit out. Like, fuck you. Like this motherfucker that I know, he got into the force. Interpret that as you will. He got into the force, and he's in that field now. Good for him. I don't fucking care. The whole time when he was fucking jerking off to animated porn, fucking jerking off to League of Legends, like, I offered him help regarding the fucking compromised health of his lower back. And he's mentioned it before back in like 2013 and onward. But no, he never took me up on that offer. But I never forced that upon him. I just gave him a series of support. Especially from a distance. Like, whatever. Right? What the fuck ever. No bad blood. Whatever. But no. Like, when I needed help, he fucking looked at me like a fucking thug. This was after he got into the force. I'm like, you motherfucker. You're such a piece of shit. You remind me of the thugs that I grew up with. Fuck you. Fucking garbage. Piece of shit. And he tried to call me once or twice after that. I'm like, no. Burn. Just get the fuck away. Burn in your own stupidity. Burn from your own stupidity. Fucking so dumb. Such asinine bullshit.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I don't care anymore. Such I'm getting the fuck away from these stupid ass fucking people.
The legend returned. How you doing, Sam? Right on schedule. Bye, Sam.
Good work.
Bye,
Order
bitch.
available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Like, so much of my journey has been trying to figure out who the fuck I am. And trying to understand why I hated these people so fucking much. Like, what was it about them that, like, made me fucking mentally vomit? And it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, I always get asked, like, why do you focus on this shit? Like, I'm like, how can I not focus on this so I can be a better fucking person and learn from the mistakes of not only myself but other people? That is the most efficient way of learning. Learning from the stupidity of other people and the fucking mistakes that they make. I still need to go west. Therefore, Let me gain your support, please. What? Go all the way west. Cargo for me present? Yeah, what do you mean? There's nothing for me to take on.
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions.
I need to start scheduling out some stuff. In the sense that, like, just work related. I already have some work obligations to take care of today. Then other tasks that I've chosen to undertake, I have to schedule out no matter what. It's so that I can honor the agreements and yeah, it's just so it can honor the agreements that I have chosen to undertake. Like, it doesn't make any sense for me to not. the fuck? Another? This one is stubborn. It got trailed by the other one. Like proximal damage. It got hit again. So it needed a total of like 2.5. For now. This should be like, this should be it. What a fucking crazy field. That was nutty. Fucking nutty. Jesus Christ. We are coming home. Back where we came from. Why? What's with the bridges? It's so stupid. What the fuck? What do you mean? What? What kind of fucking dumb bridges are you putting down, idiots?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
What kind of dumb shit is that? Sure.
Well, if it ain't Sam. Damn near spotless. Till I get my hands on it. Private room's all yours if you need it.
Good work. New order available. Please act. Thank you for your continued support.
So chiral crystals are at max. I still have some more to fill out with resin and metal. And it appears that I should rest But let me fabricate some equipment because I am down bad on some equipment. Blood bags, I'm fine. Hematic. Let me get another bag.
Thank you for your continued.
And yeah, let's see what the private room has to offer. I think there's some interviews I can read, which I'm very excited to read.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your
First, let me
generosity.
clean off.
You okay?
Okay. Okay. Hartman, 3 years ago. We have come across a number of old reports which make mention of humans who have certain powers which have led them to become known as repatriates. As we know, when a human and a BT come into contact with void out results, which is analogous to what physicists would term an annihilation event, or an extent, or alluding to extinction events, such as mass extinctions or extinction entities. This alludes to that. These events occur when matter meets antimatter, and mass is converted violently and abruptly into energy. The process is highly efficient, though some energy is lost to the production of neutrinos. Similarly, In a void out, vast amounts of energy are released, resulting in destruction on a devastating scale, which leaves behind a large crater. Void outs triggered by contact with repatriates, however, consistently result in smaller craters. It is suspected that this is because energy is lost to the beach in the same manner that it is lost to neutrino production in a conventional annihilation event, and that in the case of repatriates, the amount of energy lost is particularly high. That being said, how the repatriate's body survives intact is a far bigger mystery, and one on which I will refrain from commenting until I have had the chance to examine one in the flesh. One notable repatriate is Sam Strand, a former member of Bridges Bridges 1, who left some years ago and has been making his way in the world as a porter ever since. I do hope I get to meet him someday, considering how invaluable he could be in advancing our understanding of the true nature of beaches in the Death Stranding. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. Let me check the audio. It should be okay. It should be okay, but we'll see. One, two, 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, so it seems as though as long as I don't touch the user interface regarding the muting and unmuting of the microphone, and ideally I shouldn't be touching the interface that involves switching scenes. Ideally I don't do that, and I find myself in a dynamic setting of which I can just move away for a bit, such as resting in the room. That's more dynamic and more visually understanding that I am away for a little bit. So I think that's probably the move going forward, with not just here but elsewhere. Yeah. It's that is to move until I figure out a better setup outside of Elgato, because I'm trying to use Streamlabs OBS, but it's not cooperating with the Mac system, which blows. Because I'm trying to get an Elgato driver, I'm finding nothing for Mac. Because if I'm understanding correctly, the Elgato driver is obviously being used by the Elgato capture program. Therefore, the Elgato driver that is being used for the Elgato program cannot be used as an option in Streamlabs OBS. Therefore, I need to download another Elgato driver so that I can duplicate the window of... It can be duplicated, quote unquote, to be an option utilized by Streamlabs OBS, which can then view the Elgato capture program as a window to be selected, therefore being viewed in Streamlabs OBS and captured that way. But I'm stuck at that because there is no Elgato driver that is seemingly available for iOS. I'm checking and all I see is Windows. Like, what the fuck? So I have to keep researching if I want to bother going down that route. But it seems as though 3 hours, 10 minutes, 3 hours, potentially 15 minutes is the upper limit of what I can do without things starting to fall apart on their own. Without my tampering. So yeah, I think that things are good, and I will use this information to the best of my ability, and I am done for today. I don't think I'm going to be streaming at all anymore later throughout the day. And I will... Hold on. Hello? Okay. Yeah, I thought I was going crazy. And I will get going because I have a lot of stuff to do today. So goodbye, good night, good morning, good afternoon. I don't fucking care. Bye.